Predators, they discuss the phenomenon of the television show To Catch a Predator, which aired from 2004 to 2007, and the impact that it had on news in America. The film explores the moral dilemmas that come with entrapping men who are trying to have sex with young boys and girls, and tries to answer the question, why are they doing what they're doing? Disguising news as entertainment, is that a justifiable way to ruin these men's lives? Predators is directed by David Osit, who has directed documentaries such as Playing the Game and Mayo. Predators is separated into 3 chapters. The first half an hour is just exploring the phenomenon of the To Catch a Predator TV show and how popular it was, and the host Chris Hansen, how popular he became. The second act of the show is about all the copycats. So after the show ended in 2007 in controversial fashion, all of these copycats started copying the show. So the show ended in 2007, and then smartphones started to become popular around the same time, so everybody had a camera. So the second act of this documentary explores all of the copycats that came about after the To Catch a Predator show ended. And the third act of the show is about interviewing Chris Hansen almost 20 years later, his feelings about the show, what he's doing now. So I'm not American. I have never seen a full length episode of To Catch a Predator. I've seen like a few minutes here and there on YouTube, but I never experienced the phenomenon of To Catch a Predator. It was never a show that I watched. So for me to watch this documentary, I saw a lot of stuff that I've never really seen before. My feelings of the show, I've only seen a little bit snippets of it here and there. My feelings of the show was it made me feel uncomfortable. It felt exploitative. I understand what they're doing, and I understand they have justification for what they're doing, but it just felt like entertainment. It felt like entrapment. Documentarian David Osit, he wants to explore his reason why he wanted to make this documentary, because Chris Hansen, when he would catch a predator, the first question he would always ask is why. But then the Catch a Predator show would never hang around to listen to the answer. It was all entertainment. So the director was never satisfied with the TV show. So he wanted to make this documentary to try and get answers as to why. For me, this is a very engaging documentary. It basically the first hour at least is just snippets of the TV show and all the copycat videos from YouTube, and then the last half an hour is just the interview with Chris Hansen. So the first hour is just they do choose good stories. The second act does focus on the end of the show, where one predator ended up killing himself, and then soon after that happened, the TV show ended a few episodes later in controversial fashion. So for me, the film does raise a lot of questions, but there's no easy answers. It doesn't really answer any of the questions that it sets out to do, despite how entertaining the documentary is. I would have liked David to go a little bit harder on these YouTube vigilantes and also Chris Hansen. It was interesting to see Chris Hansen now. He just he's gotten more and more ego. His ego's gotten bigger. He just doesn't care about the outcome of what he does. He doesn't think about it. He doesn't think about the humans that are in his story. He just cares about the entertainment, and like when he introduces himself as an Emmy Award winner, a Edward Burr winner. He just cares about the accolades and the clicks, and he cares. He says he cares about the victims, and he cares about the stories. The people who walk up to him on the street, in the restaurants, they're saying thank you, but behind the scenes you can tell he really cares about how famous he is and the clicks and the money. So I would have liked the documentary to go a little bit harder on Chris. I don't know, for me there was a bit of an elephant in the room. If you want to know why is there no interviews with predators, why isn't there no interaction with some of the people who got caught? I understand they probably don't want to talk on camera, they probably don't want to relive this experience, but it would have been nice to get a perspective of the predators in this film. I give Predators 3.5 stars. This film raises a lot of questions, gets you thinking, doesn't really answer all of the questions, but it does a great job of editing all of the To Catch a Predator and YouTube clips, and the final interview with Chris Hansen is quite entertaining and eye-opening, so I do recommend checking out Predators. A little bit unsatisfying, but very, very entertaining. Thanks for watching. What did you think of Predators? Please comment below what you thought of the film. See you next time. Bye.